This is Brian from Relic. We get a lot of questions each week on Twitter, and we thought we'd put together a little video series where we answer some of those about once a week. So we've got a few here, and let's get to it. The first one is somebody asking about how to upgrade to Rails 3.1 with HTTP streaming and seeing how they can benchmark their app with real user monitoring. So as soon as you deploy to Rails 3.1, it'd be great to use a deployment marker. You can actually drop these lines in your application so that all the graphs that you have within New Relic will actually show this vertical bar. And you can see what the performance was before and after that change. So look up our deployment markers. That'd be a great feature for that. The second question is asking about how we can use New Relic to find leaks in applications. So in the Ruby environment, we have a developer mode. So if you run in development mode and you go to /New Relic after your app, you'll get all the profiling for the requests you have in your local environment. And this will include garbage collection information, so it's a really great way of tracking down lots of page-heavy requests. The next thing, in the Java language, in our Java agent, we have a profiler. So from the web, you can actually put the JVM in profiling mode and see everything that's going on inside the JVM during that time. So this is a really great feature. You should definitely check that out. The next question is asking about obfuscated SQL. So we default to having an obfuscated SQL statement that we record in our agent. So that means that we send over the table names and column names, but not the actual values of a particular query. We do have two other settings. We have full SQL if you want to see everything that's going into your database. We also can turn that off. So the default is obfuscated and you can turn it off at your leisure. So PJ asks how our agent really works and is asking if we're really looking at log files to glue this data together. So we just look at the runtime information in the variety of the 5 languages that we support. So our agent is actually instrumenting the code that's running in production. And anything that looks relevant to that web request, we send those metrics back to our server. So we're not looking at any log files. If you'd like to know a little bit more about how this works, you can check out the Ruby agent on GitHub, where all the code is open. The last question, of course, is there anyone more talented than Justin Bieber? And I would say, no. That's it. Thanks, and we'll catch you next week.